Hi everyone, I'm David, and our hope for today comes from Psalm 40, verses 1 through 3. I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined to me and heard my cry. He drew me up from the pit of destruction, out of the miry bog, and he set my feet upon a rock, making my steps secure. He put a new song in my mouth, a song of praise to our God. Many will see and fear and put their trust in the Lord. Psalm 40 is a psalm of David, and it's made up of two main parts. The first half, verses 1 through 10, comprise David remembering the many ways that God has helped him in the past. And the latter half, verses 11 through 17, David brings his needs before God. David is being continually oppressed, and there are many people around him that mean him harm. Many people have commented that this passage seems inverted, that David should have brought his requests before God, he should have prayed for deliverance and protection, and then praised God and thanked him for the provision after he received it. But this psalm is not simply David asking for help. When David opens with thanksgiving, he is declaring the confidence that he has in God, and he runs with that confidence into these new trials and into these new oppressions. To paraphrase the first three verses of the passage and to add a past tense to them, it would say, I have waited patiently for the Lord. He has turned to me and heard my cry. He has lifted me out of the miry pit, out of the mud and the mire. He has set my feet on a rock. He has given me a firm place to stand. He has put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in him. David does not need to fear his enemies because God has continually walked alongside him. God has shown himself faithful in the past and has lifted David from the slimy pit. He's brought David to a firm place that he can stand. And David knows that God will walk alongside him again. And this is why David has confidence in God, because in each situation before, David has trusted in God, and so he need not fear where God is taking him. As you look into today, as you look into the remainder of this week and into next week, would you focus on how God has been alongside you all this time and put your confidence in who God has shown himself to be? Praise God for the things he has done and how he has walked alongside you, and may that be the foundation as we walk into our next week. Let that be the foundation of our prayer and our petition. God bless.